Welcome to the fascinating world of random. Today we're going to be talking about 10 reasons why Christmas is awesome.
But first, let's have a candy cane.
Candy cane.
Christmas has never been my favorite holiday. But just for today, and today only, since it is that time of year, I've decided to go all out. I'm even wearing my Jack Skellington t-shirt. Yeah, and my Jack Skellington hat.
Jack Skellington.
Jack Skellington. You know, because it's Christmas time, so you got to be festive. So that's why I'm, dressed the part here. So I have the whole look.
Finally got this thing open.
Did you get your candy cane open finally?
Took me like forever. That's
Yeah.
great. All right, so what's so great about Christmas? Why do you love Christmas so much?
Well, you see, that's just it. I don't love Christmas. But I tried to see the best in it. If there is any best thing about Christmas, any good from Christmas, and if you love Christmas, then hey, that's wonderful. Okay, I'm like a year-round Halloween guy.
He's a Scrooge.
Yeah, and this time of year I'm known as a Scrooge. But it is what it is. I can't change the fact that I really don't care for Christmas all that much.
He doesn't like Christmas because he doesn't get presents. What is this, by the way? This is like some kind of lime.
Yeah, I can smell it from over here.
Is this like from this year, or is this like from 10 years ago?
It's from 1930. So
We're pretty good. All right,
we did come up with this list of 10 things.
Okay.
Count them, 10. No, wait, that's only 9. 10 things.
Are we going from down to
That are good.
top or top to down?
Starting at number 10, and we're going to
All right,
number
we'll give
1.
us number 10. The number 10, these are 10 sick reasons why Todd likes Christmas.
No, that's not why I like Christmas. These are
Oh.
just benefits to Christmas. Okay.
Oh, what are there
All right,
benefits to Christmas? All right, let's
all right.
go.
If there are any, these are probably them.
All right, let's do it.
All right, number 10. All-nighters on Christmas Eve. You can't sleep. Now, that doesn't really sound much like a good thing, does it?
What do you mean, like staying up all night?
Well, because you got kids that are in bed and they're too excited to sleep.
I actually like Christmas, and
Yeah.
I hate it at the same time.
See, if you're
All-nighters.
excited about what might be under the tree, then you're probably going to have a hard time sleeping. So an all-nighter at Christmas, well, that's a good thing for me because I like to stay up all night anyway. I like to sit up all night.
So what do your kids stay up all night on Christmas Eve?
They just stay up all night, yeah, and they can't sleep, and then they get super excited, and they just, hey, is it time to go open presents?
Do they-
No.
okay, so
it's
you're
3 o'clock in the morning. It's not time to go open presents.
Do your kids stay up the entire night, like all night? Did they never go to sleep? Because I used to stay up quite a bit all night, but my parents made me go to sleep after a certain
Yeah, we try to
time.
make them go to sleep.
Do
I have 5 kids, all right? 5.
So do they all 5 lay at the bottom of your bed, just like tagging on you all night, like? Or are you awake?
The baby doesn't much care
Okay.
yet, but
This
will be baby's first Christmas, but-
Is this? I'm super confused. Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
well, it's not really a good thing, but there aren't a lot of good things in my book about Christmas. So
your kids won't go to sleep. That's number 10. Your kids don't go to sleep. You stay up all night waiting for.
and this is supposed to be a good thing. Do you see where I'm going with this? All right? Do you see that? Well, even when you try to find the best in Christmas, it's not always there. All right, but I don't want to be pessimistic. This is supposed to be a good list.
Oh, yeah,
so let's
yeah.
go on to
All
number
right,
9.
the next best thing, number 9.
Number 9. All right, and this is definitely a positive. Christmas light displays. Now, who doesn't love to go out with the family in the car in the freezing cold if you live in the north part of the country or wherever you happen to live?
Freeze their butt off while looking at Christmas light displays.
Exactly, and you drink hot chocolate and and hopefully don't spill it on your clothes and burn yourself and get your clothes all messy.
Christmas light displays that you're walking through, like.
Well, we've got one around here.
I don't mind driving.
We got one around here where you actually walk through the lights. And I've been to
That's
that
terrible.
one, and it's terrible.
That sounds terrible.
We live in Ohio. Okay,
It's probably like 10
if
degrees
you live in
outside.
Florida and you're watching us in Florida, man, you've got it made. But us, okay, if we get drug out to a light display that we got to walk through, we're in Ohio.
Actually, I've been to that before, and it's terrible. I mean, everybody's like freezing their butt
It's
off,
freezing.
and your family makes you keep going, and you're thinking you just want to be at home watching Netflix or something. Basically,
I know there's so many better things you could do, but all things considered, hey, lights are cool, lights are pretty.
It could be a good thing. They are pretty. And if you drive around, then you don't have to do that. So number 8, you got trees inside the house.
Trees inside the house. And the dog confuses the tree. This is a good one for the dog because, hey, they think, hey, there's a tree in the house. I don't have to go outside. Maybe I am outside.
Are you saying your dog pees on your... Do dogs pee on Christmas? I don't have a dog.
Oh, they probably do. My dog doesn't. I have a girl dog, and
does your dog?
She's fully house trained. But here's the thing: if you have, it probably also depends if you use a live tree. I use a fake tree. I've got the same fake tree. I
use a fake tree too.
That I've had since
fake trees all the way. Woo!
For like the last 20 years. So
yeah, our fake trees lights just died. So now my wife says we need a new one.
But maybe this is a good thing because you've actually got a tree inside that. It's the only time of the year where you can put a tree up inside your house. Yeah. So let's look at it positively.
Don't forget the fire hazard. Some people's trees catch on fire and they burn their house down.
That's true. So make sure you got a good smoke detector.
All right. So good
live tree in the house, especially.
Check the battery. Number 7, Christmas cookies. Okay.
Now there we go. Now that's a benefit. I love cookies. I'm with the big guy on this. Not so big on the milk, but if you want to leave me cookies, that's cool. I'm good with that.
All right, so,
do you have a favorite Christmas cookie, by the way?
Well, the bad thing about this is I'm trying to find the good is you gain weight. Everybody gets fat at Christmas. So, if you're trying to be healthy and then Christmas cookies come, man, they're doing down.
I'm fat.
Well, that's true. So he likes Christmas cookies. And
look at this. I could actually play the big guy, and I have.
All right, we need to move down this list. We're gonna get you through this list. We're gonna get you
all right,
through this list.
So Christmas cookies are a good thing. Number 6, Christmas Eve parties. Who doesn't want to go to parties on Christmas Eve? Christmas Eve is kind of really. You don't want to go to parties on Christmas Eve?
Not really.
You've been to my house on Christmas Eve before. Christmas Eve has kind of become a holiday of its own. You ever notice that?
Like parties, holidays of what's that say? Holidays of its own. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of become a holiday of its own. It's like its own special thing now.
I think Christmas Eve parties is a whole nother episode. So we're talking about
it really is, but Christmas Eve parties. All right, that's cool. I can do that kind of thing. Yeah, so
I'll throw me a big Christmas Eve party.
We'll say that's a benefit.
That's a positive thing.
Number 5, pictures with Santa. Now, who doesn't want to sit there with the old guy and try to keep the kids quiet, and get them to smile?
Wait, don't you have to stand in line for like 2 or 3 hours to sit on Santa's lap?
You do. Are you starting to see where we're going with this? That even when you make a positive list of Christmas, maybe it's just you start talking yourself out of it.
So you're standing in a line for hours to let your kids sit on some creepy guy's lap. Definitely.
Yeah.
But then you can go home and get ham because ham is number 4 on the list.
Number 4 is ham. Yes, and who doesn't love ham? Well, lots of people don't love ham.
I'm not sure about ham being a bad thing. I don't know if I'm finding negative about ham.
No, the only thing I can say is that it makes you thirsty if you eat a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, but that might be the shining light of Christmas is ham.
I think so, dude.
Pigs, yes, bacon. Bacon wrapped ham. And number 3 is eggnog. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little better about Christmas.
Now, a few years ago, I asked you, what would it taste like if I creamed my coffee with eggnog, and you're like, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, dude, that is.
And I tried it. If you've never done that, if you don't get anything else out of this show, get yourself get a cup of coffee and put eggnog in it.
Yeah, we're going to do that. Eggnog coffee all season. That's probably the shining light.
It's ham besides ham. It's the best thing. All right.
And number 2 is family dinners.
Family dinners. All right. Now listen, this should not be at number 2. This should not be on this list.
What are you talking about? Family dinners? What?
It's another.
There are a lot of family dinners during Christmas.
Negative that I'm trying to see the best in. But there really isn't much of it, okay? We don't want to be around these people. We don't even know most of them. We don't even talk to them but once a year.
Yeah, once a year, get together. But and only good thing is if somebody brings ham and eggnog to the family dinner. And the last one, number 1, is the one that all our kids basically want to do. The big deal about Christmas is presents, right?
Presents, yeah.
But what in the heck?
That
presents.
One thing that, I have to buy my own,
Yeah, and you have to spend all your money on your kids.
Yeah, they aren't my presents. There's nothing left for me to get presents of my own.
You know what I'll tell you about presents is for a month before Christmas, I'm trying to empty out my house so I can have room because I know what's coming is a slew of presents for my son who's 4. And so, that presents, it's like a lot of stress. Okay, so that is...
And clean out at my house when you got 5 kids.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine.
Oh yeah.
This is probably like, he's got to get a U-Haul truck, drive it up to the front of the house.
It becomes someone else's Christmas early. So we want to know what you what you like about Christmas.
Yeah, what do you like about Christmas?
What are your favorite things? So if you want to tell us in the comments below what you like about Christmas, then we would love to hear about it.
Because we love Christmas. We love Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And it is about Christmas time. So Merry Christmas to all you people out there.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I will still tell you Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.